As a modern college student, you have probably seen a lot of sites and apps that promise to help you throughout your college journey. One of the most popular is Chegg, a company that started as a buy and rental book service but has evolved to be one of the most complete sites for students. Sure, you've heard of it, but is it trustworthy and worth the investment? Well, you are in luck. We know how helpful Chegg can be, and today we decided to try all of their services firsthand and give them a score based on our experience as users, so you can have a complete and unbiased review on whether their site is really that good and if it will suit your needs.
The College Disruptor.
Hi, I'm Laura from Grade Hacker, and we use Chegg as one of our team resources, so we are more than qualified to talk about it. Maybe you know it as the popular online textbook rental marketplace, but since its launch in 2005, it has added services like tutoring, video walkthroughs, math problem solver, paper checker, and a citation generator. By the time you finish this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how Chegg works and what you can expect from it. We are dividing this review into two parts. First, we'll look at the paid services and then at those that are free. Starting with the paid services, we have three options. Chegg Study costs $14.95 per month and includes expert Q&As, textbook solutions, practice problems, ask 20 questions per month, and guided video explanations, which are available only with the Chegg Study Pack. One of their most helpful and well-known features within this service is the Q&A expert service. It's a very simple process. You post your question according to the category of your class. We thought we would have to wait a long time for an answer, but to our surprise, we received the Chegg's tutor's response in only 7 minutes, which is incredibly fast. The answer was valid and made sense, but it didn't directly answer our exact question. The worst part was that the expert did not have a name or a photo. It was anonymous. With this, you don't know who is on the other side. Maybe it's as they say and it is an expert, but it can also be that the reply came from someone who is clueless and only conducted a simple Google search. That's why we are giving the Chegg Study service a 5 out of 10. We received the answer very quickly, but we don't know if a real, reliable person sent the response. Chegg Writing also costs $9.95 per month. It is perfect if you are writing an essay and have doubts and need an expert opinion. For this service, we chose an essay about a microorganism that we've used to review other student support services. If you're interested in those reviews, check out the video card on EduVerdi or Essay Service. So how does this work? On the writing homepage, you paste and upload your essay, and after you click on the Check My Paper. Chegg starts the process of analyzing your paper for any grammatical errors and plagiarism. It only took around 3 minutes to be done. They underline each error and phrase in different colors. The grammar corrections were fine, but we believe that 16% of plagiarism is excessive, especially because we also ran it through Grammarly's checker, which found the paper to be 100% original. Plus, when we checked which parts were plagiarized, we found that most were referenced or were simply everyday words used in many written texts found online. We can say that Chegg's plagiarism tool is effective in the sense that it recognizes all content that is copied from your source. However, this also applies with similar wording and referenced information, making the plagiarism score higher than it should be. Nothing huge to worry about, but you should have that in mind. Overall, we think that the grammar corrections were very accurate and it worked faster than we thought. That's why we scored this Check Your Writing feature an 8 out of 10. Next, we have the expert proofreading service, where instead of having your paper revised by artificial intelligence, an actual person will do it. This will be useful if you are looking for a specific arrangement or feedback. You go to Expert Check, upload your paper, and you'll receive an email with a more detailed explanation and complete feedback. In our case, we sent the same essay we used for the writing checker and received an email in less than 24 hours. They separated their comments into different categories. After all the comments, Chegg created a modified paper in a new PDF file. They suggested that we send it again and get another expert to check if we thought something was missing. Overall, the paper didn't change that much, but its corrections were accurate. The fact that it was sent in less than 24 hours is excellent, but once again, there is no way to know who revised it, not a single name nor certificate to prove that this person is qualified. Only because of that, we scored this expert proofreading service a 9 out of 10. The final paid service is Chegg Math Solver, which costs $9.95 per month, perfect for students with analytical subjects with lengthy and tricky problems. You will find a calculator where you can type your mathematical problem, whether an equation or a function. Also, if you scroll down, you will find math problems already solved by Chegg. The absolute best thing about this Math Solver service is that it gives you the answer and it explains how to solve the problem step by step. They are not only interested in giving you the answer, but they give you a full explanation so you can understand how to do it. We think the service is one of the best that Chegg offers. It's not common to find an efficient and complete calculator online that's easy to use and gives you detailed answers within seconds. And for that reason, we score the service a 10 out of 10. As we mentioned, Chegg is one of our most used resources. That's why we asked our team to tell us about their experiences using Chegg services, and this is what they had to tell us.
Hi, my name is Chiki, Editor-in-Chief, and I mainly use Chegg Citation Machine service. It's incredibly helpful and saves me tons of time. I use the free version with ads, but you can remove them and get unlimited citations with their premium subscription. I recommend checking it out. It's a tool everyone would benefit from.
Hi there, I'm Braulio. In the many months I've been working as a study consultant, Chegg has been one of the most powerful tools we have. I use it almost every single day. The best thing about Chegg is that they have the solutions to problems stated over many of the selected books they have. Textbook solutions are well written and verified, so those answers can be trusted about 95% of the time. I say 95% because although Chegg offers solutions to problems or questions, an expert does not verify the solutions. When you find the answers, you need to have a certain judgment to determine if that solution is appropriate or not. Still, Chegg is a powerful tool that gives solutions to many problems or exercises.
Hi everybody, my name is Sergio and I'm the head of the student success team of Great Hacker. I mainly use Chegg to access ebooks that we do not usually find in our database, and basically they have virtually every single book available. Just by looking at their website, I think you will find many resources and find out all the alternatives that will fit your needs. They are totally legit and the best option for your pocket.
Now let's keep going with the free services. The first thing we need to say is that they are not as handy as the paid features. For example, to find Chegg's Learn section, you need to scroll all the way down to the website, and you'll find it in very small letters below Chegg products and services. With Learn, you can discover new subjects or focus on a topic you are currently seeing in your class. It's beneficial if you need more information to start writing or add to an essay or assignment. In our case, we decided to look for anatomy help within the biology subject. It showed us a page with a brief definition and an overview with a few illustrations of the most relevant topics within the subject. All the information is very organized and helpful, but it is not very in-depth. It works fine if you're looking for some inspiration to start writing, just don't come here expecting to get fully informed about a topic. And that's why we are giving the Learn feature a 7 out of 10. Next, we have a great tool if you want an extra push before an exam or quiz for your class. The Take a Practice Test feature will show you different examples of questions that could appear on your test. For example, we selected the Anatomy and Physiology subject and chose the Nervous System topic. It showed us a 10-question practice test, and to assure you don't have the wrong answer, you can immediately click on Show Solution to verify it. We rated this section a 10 out of 10 since it has many courses and subjects to choose from, and it's perfect for memorizing essential topics or questions that you may have in an exam. Now we are dividing it into one of Great Hacker's favorite tools, Chegg Citation Machine. The service will automatically create quick citations in the writing style you need. APA, MLA, or even Chicago style, you name it. You can create a manual citation or choose from one of the options they give you. We normally use the website option. We pasted the link, clicked on Generate, and the generator automatically filled out the information about the website source. All you have to do is click on Complete Citation, and that's it. Your citation will be added to the citation list. This is great since you will have all of your references organized alphabetically in one place. And when the time comes, you'll just need to copy and paste it into your document. Helpful, straightforward, and free. And for us, that makes Chegg Citation Machine worth a 10 out of 10. Still, you should always verify that the citation is correct. We saved the service that made Chegg what it is today for last, the rent and buy textbooks feature. They were one of the first big players to offer a textbook rental system, and they are known for providing one of the cheapest textbook rental services out there. There is a search bar for you to find the book you need to buy or rent. After selecting the book, we went directly to the page where they showed us the final price for renting or buying the e-textbook and how much we would be saving. The book included a few things like free shipping or rental returns, a 21 days refund guarantee, free 7-day access, and the liberty to highlight the book, which we thought was very interesting since it was a rental book. When it came to buying the e-textbook, the price was a tiny bit lower with a total cost of $40.20 with only $2.75 of savings. We were pleased with this service and how it works. It's easy, intuitive, and with good prices and guarantees. The selling book process is very different. First of all, you need to have your book ISBN. You can find it on the back cover next to the barcode. If it's not there, look at the page featuring the copyright and publisher information. The ISBN should be there. However, it's worth mentioning that Chegg does not directly purchase your book. An independent buyer named Go Textbook buys it from Chegg. You need to create an account, put your book's ISBN, and click Go. And then the quoted price for your book will appear below. Again, a well-guided service that lets you sell your textbooks in an easy way. For that reason, our score for this service is also a solid 10 out of 10. And now the moment you have been waiting for, our final verdict. To summarize the pros and cons, they have many great features that cover a wide range of necessities. The only downside that you can find throughout all their features is that you never know who the expert is that is helping you. You never know if it's a real person or an automatic service. Still, we must say that everything that we got from them made sense and was at least correct. We recommend Chegg and think it's worth trusting them, but in any case, be aware of their anonymous answers. That leaves us with an overall score of 8.9. Now that you know our experience and have detailed information about their services, it's in your power to decide if you want to allow Chegg to help you. Also, check out our honest reviews on other college help services. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.